Hey friends, welcome back to today's session of how to grow your business digitally. So, I, Sawan Kumar, is going to help you with growing your business digitally, and today we are going to talk about how to achieve better search engine rankings, how to achieve better search engine ratings. Whenever we start with a website, all of the business owners, all the website owners have this one single thing in their mind. This is on the top of their mind, to rank on the top, to rank on the top in Google searches or any search engine to that matter. So, but very often we are not able to understand the actual way, the real way of ranking top on Google. It has become all the more easy, I would say, with AI, with machine learnings, and with everything being coming in picture. Ranking on Google is becoming easier because now you are not being ranked because of some algorithms that was updated maybe 6 months back or 2 months back or a year back. You are now being ranked real time. Real time on the basis of what? On the basis of value that you or your website is creating for the customers, for the users who are on Google search. So if your website is creating value and has consistently been creating values over the weeks and months and years, you will be ranking on Google. That is the easiest and the simplest way of how I could make you understand how to rank on Google. If you are able to create some value, if you are able to genuinely create value and help people, your job is 90% done. The 10% job that is left is to be done by Google to crawl you and make you appear on the top. But what your job is to create a lot of value and to really help people like Google helps people in searching the results, searching for what the user wants. You create value, you help people by giving them what they want. So exactly that is what we are going to talk about. How do we create that value? When we talk about value, when we talk about helping people, how exactly do we do that? So we will be talking about how exactly do we create value and how exactly do we help people now. So okay, so let's start with understanding how we can create real value and how can we really help people. The first way is to start the website, to start the blog section of your website with an objective of helping people, with an objective of creating or adding value to the people. Yes, you should not just be focused on SEO, keywords, content, blog. You need not be doing so many things. You only need to do one thing, is you have to be focused on how you can create good content, valuable content that you think is important for your business. Not what a content writer thinks, not what somebody else thinks about your business, what you think and how you as an individual can create value in the system. Every individual is different, every business is different, the why of every business and of why of every individual is different. So based on the unique you need to see and understand how you are creating or adding value to the ecosystem. So it is first about you and your business. You need to understand, you need to identify how you want to create value in your website, in your blogs, in the content of the website, everywhere. It should be a reflection of you and not anybody else. It should be a reflection of you and your business always. Make it a point, keep it a point in your mind that The content, the website, the blogs, the articles has to be a reflection of unique you, the unique you. That is number one. Number two, now when you have the blogs and the content and the website sorted, now comes the technical aspect to it. What are those technical aspects? They again are somewhere about adding value and helping people. How can you add value with a blog content that you are writing? By writing a clear title about what, telling what exactly the article is about. By writing a clear description of what the blog is about. By writing a short description or a meta description about what the on what the article is actually about. That's what a normal or a regular user wants to see when he would be reading or heading to read your blog. He would first be reading the title, he would first be reading the description, and then he might be interested in clicking on read more and reading your entire blog. So you need to make sure that you have optimized the title, you have optimized the meta description, so that it shows that the content is useful and helpful for the people who are going to read it. And you also need to make sure one thing, that is you need to make the URL also extremely easy for the people to understand, and before the people to understand, the Google bots to understand. Because before the people reach to your website, it would be the Google bots reaching to your website. So your URL structure should be very easy, should be very clear, and should talk about what you are going to talk in the article or in the blog or in the website. So you need to make sure about having three things: a clear URL, a clear title, and a clear description. If you are having these three things, your job is mostly done. Now the second is, rather I would say the first, which we discussed in the first part, that is the content of the blog, article, or the website. You have to make sure that the content absolutely makes sense, is not just written to fulfill a particular number of words, a 500 word or a 1000 word or a 100 word. No, we are not doing that. We are making sure that our content is creating value, no matter if the content is a 100 word article or is a 1000 word article. People should be getting interested in reading your blog, in reading your article, and should be wanting to read more and know more about it. Should be wanting to, when you come across an article, when you come across a blog, would you be wanting to read an article or a blog that has only been written to just write, or just write some 500 or 1000 words? Obviously not. You will want to make sense of it. You will want to see that whether it creates some value for you or not, whether it gives you some new information or not, whether it gives you the new information in the most easiest possible way or not. If not, you would not be interested in coming back to it again. So you have to make sure, as a reader, when you are not reading any other blog, every other blog, then why should you be giving your blog any other or just any regular blog kind of a feeling? You should be making it unique, and you should be making it extremely efficient. Yes. Next is about speeding up the website. You have to make sure exactly the way you want. Whenever you visit a website to load very fast, your website should be loading extremely fast. Your website should be loading extremely fast, and along with loading extremely fast, it should also be extremely user friendly. Yes, that is really important. These are the technical aspects which you as a business owner cannot take care of, but when you go to a technical person to develop your website, to get your website built, you need to make sure that your website is loading as fast as you want to see a website when you visit some other website. You just have to see your website the way how you want to see somebody else's website. That is all that you need to do. Next is the bounce rate. We calculate the usefulness or the uniqueness or the value creation of the content. How? By seeing how much is the bounce rate of the website. Now, if a lot of people are coming in because of some paid promotion, some organic searches, or whatever, a lot of people are coming to your website. But what if your website is not creating any value? What if your website is not helping the users? They'll just be going back to never come back. That is what a bounce rate is. Now, these bounce rates could be for different reasons. Number one reason would be the speed of the website. So if your website isn't loading or taking so much of time to load, people are not even getting the opportunity to come to your page and read your content. So even if your content is very good, extremely valuable and helpful, people would be bouncing back because they are taking a lot of time to come to that page. So make sure that the speed is very fast, and the bounce back would reduce a lot if the content actually creates value. If the content is unique, creates value, and is very easy to understand, this will make sure that people are staying on your website and also promising to come back to your website by signing up for your newsletter or by just remembering your domain name. Because if I read an article and I find it really interesting, I keep coming back to that website and want to see what that website has to say about other things. I search for their blogs and I try to find out what other topics they are talking about. You too must be doing that. So make sure that your website is highly optimized in terms of speed, highly optimized in terms of the quality of the content, highly optimized in terms of the value that it is creating, your content or your website is creating, and it is extremely mobile friendly. Then what else is there? For a great SEO, for a great lower bounce rate, for a great user friendliness, your website should be linking to some trusted people in the industry, some trusted businesses in the industry. So let's say you partner with Microsoft or you partner with Google, you are a Google partner, you are a Microsoft partner. Have these kinds of partnerships. Figure out how you can have these kind of partnerships. You have some awards, you have some recognitions. These helps people trust you. These helps people to trust you and your business. So make sure that you have these kind of recognitions, awards and associations or partnerships on the front in your website, speaking out loud about you. And we cannot miss on the testimonials. Having testimonials on the top, right in front, where I am looking for your services and everything. I need to know, once I have seen the services, I need to know if you have actually served any of the businesses, and if yes, what are those businesses saying about you. So you need to make sure that you are having good number of and really good testimonials that matter, that count. This will help you reduce the bounce rate a lot. So all of these mixed up will give you a great SEO rating, will give you a great ranking on search engines. So make sure that you are taking care of all these basic things, which I believe each and every business user can do easily to have a great presence online. Wish you and your business all the best in building a wonderful and a great SEO for yourself. Have a good day. Best of luck. Bye bye.